everybody handle it at the same time, and it's not always easy. So, yeah, when you send me a message and I take a little bit of time getting back to you, I want to make sure I got my your question completely understood and then my answer completely understood. Um, so we try to limit how many people we bring on. Now, the more people we have working for us, the more people I can bring on. But a lot of the people that work for me are either commission based or internship. An internship, I haven't done that one in a long time, so it's mainly just commission based. So everyone gets paid off of it. We're all equally paid. I think it's somewhere around artists get paid more because it's completely different on the contract, but here it's I think it's between 2.5% to 10%. And I get paid the same amount as the guy below me. So there's not really it's not about the money is the way I see it. It's more about us working as a team and getting heard. Um, so there we go for that one. The next one, what happened? Facebook went down.
No, I'm sorry.
Um, next one is where I left off on this. Hmm, How fast do we get tracks returned? And I think I touched bases with that one, but that's kind of another question that I, I answered soon earlier, but I want to touch a little bit more on it. But you have to understand, like to go to, or other artists like to go to um, their recording studio or they record at home. I don't really give a shit where you fucking record, as long as you do it in a good quality. Try to soundproof your and scream in the microphone. Well, shit, if that's what you have to do, then damn it, do it. Poor quality music will not get heard. Spotify is part of Spotify's algorithm. So a few people do not know this, and then I kind of read somewhere. I can't remember where I read it. They briefly touched on it, and because they briefly touched on it, I went looking and digging. Spotify algorithm and all the other streaming platforms. When you're trying to push your music out there, if the quality is very bad, the recording and everything is really bad, it will kick your music out. You will not get it um, played. I mean, you play if you're one of those people that we're going to touch on this one a little bit on a later question right here. But if you're one of those people that like to pay for Spotify with that, because as soon as Spotify, whether they're a well-known company for doing their job, it's not about whether the company is well known about doing the job that people are not understanding. What artists are not understanding is if you're writing on a line like this, and then you peak straight up to 19, you went from 400 streams to 19,000 streams. No matter what, if you went to a well-known company, that peak is what streaming services are going to call it. The peak is the one that's going to get you in trouble. Do not pay for something that's going to peak your numbers up that fast. When I go and look at how an artist is doing, like when they submit us, I mean, we're not through all of our stuff right now. I still got two emails I have to send out to two artists that have been patiently waiting and waiting on me. And I said I was going to turn them in today, and I'm going to send them the emails today. But when I go on to Spotify and I start doing looking at your numbers, now there's two ways I look at it. Looking at them at your streams that you get per month. I see how many followers you have per month and how many monthly listeners you have per month. Then I dig in and see how many streams you've been getting per day. And if I see that you have giant spikes every 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure you're gonna guess that's you're paying for a promotion every 2 weeks for streams, and then you keep falling. Then I'm gonna look in and be like, why does it keep falling? So I'm gonna go check all your social medias. I'm gonna check everything and figure out how often are you posting, how often are you engaging your fans and telling them, hey, I have music. Like one guy I watch on Instagram all the time. I think he's the funniest guy and the best way to get your music out there. His name is man, I forgot his damn name. Mark D or something like that. I can't remember. He's like, hey, my music's trash, but you know what? I'm still pushing it out. Hell of fun. Mickey, Mike D, Mickey D. I think it's Mickey D. I can't remember what it is, but it's too funny. And I watch him all the time when he tries to put out his stuff. He's like, I'm a rapper, but I suck. Come check me out. It's funny. I admire people that will go that far and just getting people because he got my attention. I mean, duh. Anyways, next. I'm not gonna go next yet. When I look over your numbers, I get a basic numbers. And then when I go and you say, hey, I want, well, obviously I'm doing my job right. If your numbers are failing after you meet with us, obviously I'm doing something wrong. So guess what I do? I work even harder. I have the whole people working. She has to stay here and work. She does what she has to do to make sure those numbers come up. We look around and figure out why your numbers are down. Uh, all right. What was the other popular question we ever got? Any popular questions? 'Cause I ran out. I don't think I have any more. I mean, what? I do have a few now. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Just remember this one here. Very interesting question. So someone said on our website, posted on our comments on the website, and said these people are fake as hell. And I bet you all their comments are fake as hell. And I'm sitting there thinking, they are nowhere. You can't find nothing on there. They're acting like they're on a come up. And when I saw that, I'm like, seriously? You posted that not even a year after the company was born. And I went back looking to see if we ever said, hey, we're on the come up or something dumb like that. And no matter where I look, never once did I say we were on the come up. So I don't know where that comment came from. But see, I'm not a petty fuck. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave that comment on there because I really don't give a shit because her opinion compared to everybody else's, it's like everybody else's assholes. Everybody stinks and everyone has one. Um, where is this? Where is this question? It's very interesting. I don't know why that vibrated. That was weird.
Those of you that are watching, if anybody has any questions, just ask.
Did I send it to this one? No, I don't think I sent it to this one. I think I sent it to this one. Let's see. All right, let's see. If here's something that's been really popular that a lot of artists don't understand. If you are not in good health, and I mean up here. A lot of people got, heart disease, lung disease, cancer, and all that stuff. And you know what? I truly apologize if you guys have it. You shouldn't have it, but some of us get messed up in the head pretty bad, emotionally, pretty much emotionally and mentally. So if you're not right in the head and you're trying to push music out, a lot of people say that music has helped them through the hardest times in their life. They have failed to mention that it was music that they were listening to, not music that they were writing, not music that they were um, helping to promote. It was music that they were listening to while they were sleeping and stuff like that. So when you write your own music and your head isn't up here, you will say some of the stuff that you don't want to say. And I've seen too many really, really good artists that have fallen to depression so hard that they ended up taking. We do not want that to happen. We had an here with us recently, and that's the one thing I wanted to make sure he was always good on and staying out of trouble. Keeping his head up straight. I've tried to talk to him just on a friendly basis, and it seems like he doesn't want to talk. So I've never pushed it since then. So, but I see his Instagram. I see what he's posting. As long as I see that he's posting and he's doing something, then obviously he's feeling all right. Lying about feeling all right, but he's still with us. That's all I care about. Um, a lot of you don't fan engagement. A lot of people don't do. A lot of artists don't do a whole lot of fan engagement. My goodness, that was a lot of traffic. Anyways, fan engagement is a very big thing. And you know what? I will go on people's Instagrams. This is the biggest one. Instagram is a big one. I will go on your Instagram and I will go through every inch of your Instagram with a fine tuned comb. And I will go and look and see how many comments you have versus how many friends you have, how many people you're following. And if I do not see a damn one that you've ever commented on your shit, don't expect me to help you out. 'Cause you're not engaging with your fans. That means I have to try to get your fans to engage with you, but you're not wanting to have anything to do with them. Please don't try to have, if I put out blah, blah, blah. If I put together a artist plan for you, and that's one of the biggest things I start with, and I put together, it's about 20 to 40 different items that we have to tackle within the first 2 weeks. If we can't get that tackled in the first 2 weeks, there's only two problems with that. One, it's your fault, and I'm going to blatantly tell you there's a reason I have to get these questions fine tuned so that I can get you on the right path. Once I figure out the direction that we need to go in for the right path, that's what I need you to stick to. If you go behind my back and man, you just lost Instagram over there, just lost Instagram over there. All right, sorry guys. For some reason, the phone can't handle staying for it. Whatever. Maybe they'll come to YouTube and finish watching. Engage your fans, and a lot of artists are having a hard time sticking with that. They don't. They'll see someone comment on it and they're like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that dude talking about. Man, I ain't got time for him. He ain't buying my shit. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna talk to him. Listen to you. I'm not gonna buy nothing from you. I own a company. I got artists that come here and I got people that in and out, in and out. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, wait. That's so hard. I want it muted. playing music? Why are you playing music? Not when I'm talking. No, 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 no. Anyways, I forgot where I was at. Where was I at? Where was I at?
Um,
I lost my train of concentration. Anyways, I put the artist development package together. I put the artist plan together. And if you fail to deliver any information and then you come complaining to me that we're taking too long to respond, just remember, you know, we are trying to help you, not us trying to help. You're not trying to help us. We're helping you. I'd rather have us working together than working against each other. So you need to make the final decision on what you want to do. Like I said, we don't make any. If you're not making money, we're not making any money. So we're not going to sit here and keep arguing back and forth about what we're going to get done for you. When we put it together, send it to you, and you say, "All right, that sounds like a plan. All right, let's get on it. Let's do it." And then all of a sudden, I'm looking at your Spotify numbers, and they're just not happening the way they want. And then when I go back and look, why aren't you engaging your fans? Why aren't you know, opening yourself up to any criticism? Because if you can't open yourself up to any criticism, you don't belong being an indie artist, and you do not belong in the music industry at all. Get out. Uh, distribution, we do distribution. Um, I don't know whether we're going to keep the company because it seems like we have a lot of artists. As soon as we get their music and distribution, they start saying, "All right, I'm gonna pay for promotional plans." Start paying for it, and all of a sudden, we're getting hit because we're being told that fake streams have been done, and guess what? You get kicked out of distribution, no matter what company you're with. They're gonna end up getting kicked out. And we just had that issue happen not too long ago. We lost our contract to distribution. Like I say, whoever we lost it to, well, lost the contract. And let me explain to you about how pissed off all the other artists that were with us. They were beyond pissed off. Beyond pissed off. Um, uh, the hold on 1 second. What the heck? Um, 1 second. See, I love it when people ask me questions and it gets me all excited. So now I gotta go. We gotta show proof. Give me a second, people. We gotta show proof. Proof. Proof that we exist. Proof we are who we are. But you don't want to come down here and check us out. Hey, don't give me no crap. All right, so I'm gonna forward some business. Hold on, give me a second. Forward some business. Kind of funny when you get an email out of nowhere and they're like, "You fake, you fake." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Show me proof." All right. Well, I'm not gonna give you any of my accounting information. I mean, duh. Go to the website. You can see how many people have actually visited the website. You can actually see how long it's been up and going. I mean, yeah, how do you expect to say that we're fake? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, damn, almost dropped it. I'm dropping it. Ah. Right. What? Or red. How is that possible? What the hell? There's no way that's possible.
Can I reset it?
No, I'm on.
I'm saying that.
We're almost, it's almost over, so we'll figure it out later on a later date. So, what was the next thing I was gonna touch on? One more thing we're gonna touch on, and then I'll let you guys all go do what you want. We can read it later. I don't care. Um, we've been around since 2017, and our first dollar was ever made was in 2017. So, or I think we've probably been around a little sooner than that, but our first dollar ever fucking made was February 19th, 2017. And at least pick up this one so everybody can see. That, that sucker's been sitting there. It's been with us everywhere we went. And that was back, I still haven't updated that picture frame or nothing. That we, by now we should have had it all now, plaque, not in some piece of paper handwritten. But you know what? That's exactly the first dollar and the first piece of paper I ever wrote on. So guess what? It's staying, no matter what's in. And they're not seeing. There's one. Oh, they still see me. Never mind. Anyways, um, we are going to end this. And you know what? I think we're going to try to do this more often because actually, as much as crap that has gone on and everything, I mean, we started an hour and 15 minutes later than we were supposed to. It's probably why we didn't have very many people watching. But you know what? It's not about how many people watch it, it's how many people will eventually watch it is all I care about. I don't need 400 people watching it all at the same time. As long as they watch it, it's, that's all I care about, really. I think what else should we touch on? Any questions that were asked before, but I don't remember any more. You know, I just want everybody to stay safe out there. Times are getting hard. Venues are being really sticky, picky. So let's try to work with each other instead of against each other. If you have any other questions, you can feel free to text me anytime. I'll put my number in this one right here. You got anybody can text me. If you're an artist or somebody that's willing and wants to work, I got no problem. But if you're gonna try to sell me some bullshit, take a guess what's gonna happen. I ain't gonna answer you. Where's the other one? Can you put my number on that one? If it'll allow it. 8169. You can call me, you can text me. It's easier to just text me because I can, if I have it in my phone as a text message, I can see it and I can get it taken care of. If you call me and leave a voicemail, just because I checked it, I have a bad habit of, all right, I'll check it later. And I don't have no reminders to remind me because not only do we have one of these books filled, which one's this one? This is the black one. Yeah. Well, this is the black one. This is all notes that need to be taken along with this blue one right here. These guys. It gets written in there. And then we'll get things going. We will post the winner of our giveaway. Our giveaway is two $25 gift cards. I believe they can go anywhere. I mean, they're gift cards, so they should be treated as a gift card. We will go back and we'll take a look and see who is the lucky winner. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Have a
Bye.
good night.
That was- yeah, do that.